You likely wouldn't be able to guess the restaurant chain with the industry's highest AUVs. Figuring out China is key for Burger King right now, and BJ's Restaurants has a new CEO. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your quick daily download of the top stories in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. The chain with the industry's highest AUVs might surprise you. It's not a fine dining place, a steakhouse, or the Cheesecake Factory. It is Din Tai Fung, a Taiwanese soup dumpling specialist with 16 U.S. locations. And the competition is not even close. Din Tai Fung generated AUVs of $27.4 million last year, nearly double that of the next closest chain, Mastro's Steakhouse. To put that into perspective, the average Din Tai Fung would be the 15th largest standalone restaurant in the country. Its secret? Big restaurants, high average checks, and lots of volume. The chain is notoriously hard to get into without a wait.
Can Burger King figure out China? Restaurant Brands International is intent on getting annual unit growth for all its brands, including Popeyes, Tim Hortons, and Firehouse Subs, to 5% a year by 2028. But it first must figure out China, the world's second largest restaurant market. RBI has struggled to gain a consistent foothold in the country with all of its brands at the same time, and earlier this year acquired its Burger King business for $158 million. That came after the company bought its Popeyes China business and invested in Tim's China, all of which are designed to spur growth there. But RBI must find an operating partner willing to take on Burger King and invest in growth.
BJ's Restaurants didn't have to go far for its new CEO. The chain on Thursday tapped President and Chief Concept Officer Lyle Tick for the top role. Tick joined BJ's in September after a short stint at On the Border. Before that, he spent 5 years at Buffalo Wild Wings. He's been leading a turnaround effort at BJ's after a period of sluggish sales.
Dutch Bros is testing out technology to improve drive-through times. At this week's Baird Finance Conference, CEO Christine Barone said that the coffee chain has implemented a speed dashboard to monitor drive-through times during peak hours. The company is also testing new technology that provides real-time solutions for busy periods, like deploying runners when the drive-through lane gets backed up.
Yum Brands is suing the IRS over $4 billion tax charge from 2013 and 2014. That's when the company underwent a reorganization that merged domestic-based brand divisions with international operations. Yum believes the corporate reorg should have been tax-free. The IRS, however, claims that Yum's restructuring initiated billions in taxable income. Attempts were made to resolve this issue through an independent Office of Appeals, but were unsuccessful.
McDonald's McCrispy Strips launch in early May did not generate much of a traffic tailwind. New data from Placer AI finds that the company's traffic was up just 0.5% year over year following that launch. Placer's head of analytical research, RJ Hadavi, said this muted metric could be from timing, as the Strips launch followed a very successful Minecraft meal launch from the company. He also notes that the chicken category is getting intensely competitive. The Strips launched right after Taco Bell brought back its crispy chicken nuggets, for example.
Close to 25% of consumers are limiting their red meat intake, but worry about overpaying for what they perceive as, quote, just vegetables in plant-based dishes. That was just one of the findings in the 2025 Plant Forward Opportunity Report released Thursday at the annual Menus of Change conference held at the Culinary Institute of America. Consumers are also more concerned about price than protein content when choosing a plant-forward menu item, and they prefer dishes that combine both plant and animal proteins, like a grilled chicken and a falafel souvlaki plate.
New research reveals mobile ordering cuts drive-through waits by nearly 2 minutes and improves order accuracy by 2 percentage points compared to traditional methods. The time savings are even more dramatic inside restaurants, where mobile orders save customers a whopping 3.5 minutes. That's according to mystery shoppers sent to Chipotle, Dutch Bros, and Wingstop. The study, conducted with InTouch Insight, confirms what hungry customers already suspected: your smartphone is the ultimate line-skipping tool.
Dunkin' further cemented its 19-year partnership with JetBlue Airlines with the introduction of a $29 neck pillow decorated to look like a donut with sprinkles. The promotion, which launched on June 6th, which is National Donut Day, follows the launch last month of Brewing Altitude, an Airbus A320 aircraft wrapped in Dunkin' branding. Members of JetBlue's and Dunkin's loyalty programs who fly Brewing Altitude on a Monday through September 1st get points and status upgrades.
And that will do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.